to do when you feel helplessness and don't have confidence?
Try to have helplessness and don't have confidence. Try to build your confidence and not to feel hopeless. Hopeless means that the whole way of tafakkur is to resolve these issues. That hopeless, if you're making your meditation and you're making your connection, you're trying to build the light and the love of Prophet, you shouldn't feel hopeless, because the hope is the najat, is the salvation through this light, and these practices builds a relationship in which a person shouldn't feel hopeless. And definitely not helpless, because this light has immense amount of support with it, so that they don't feel helpless. They feel connected to the shaykhs, they feel connected to this light and the love of Prophet. But again they have to take care of everything. You have to take care of your mental state, you have to be in a good mental state. Tariqah does not operate with people who have mental issues. There's no spirituality when your mental state is not correct. You have to take your medicine, you have to be mentally solid, because these three don't make sense if they're not balanced. At the same time you have to take care of your physical state, you have to be in good physical condition, exercise, be healthy, eat right, and don't oppress yourself. And at the same time then you bring your spiritual practices and your spiritual state, and not to be an oppressor to oneself without doing any spiritual practices and just eating and having brain and body. So the three have to be functioning together. There has to be spiritual practices in which you sit, you connect and you meditate to bring yourself to be balanced. That balance and working and functioning, all of these healthiness is what allows the connection to take place. If you're not being healthy and you're lethargic, don't go out, don't work, don't do nothing, sit there and think, oh I'm going to have a connection. No, it doesn't work that way. So we have to do all of them, we have to take care of ourselves, we have to do all of the requirements that the tariqah is asking for us. And Mawlana Shaykh was very much against laziness, that he doesn't like people to take subsidies and just hand out money, but to go and work. And as a result of working they sweat, they get out. There's so many other difficulties that come with a laziness, because you don't get out, you don't get air, you don't go out and breathe, you don't see Allah's creation, and then your mental condition will begin to deteriorate. If the mental condition deteriorates, then what happens? You no longer can do the tariqah, because the tariqah doesn't deal with any mental deficiency. Because these spiritual trainings with a mind that's not correct is a bad combination, because they start to hear and say whatever they want, they do whatever they're imagining. So it has to be a very balanced system. So inshaAllah Allah inspire us all to do more, to do better, to work hard, to get out, to breathe, to exercise, to take care of ourselves, and to do our spiritual practices in a balanced way inshaAllah.